Hello there. It's quite something, isn't it, to find oneself bobbing about in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. And there, rising from the waves, is the Cape Verde archipelago. 10 islands, each with its own distinct personality. A blend of African soul and Portuguese history felt straight away. There's a unique rhythm here, a gentle pace called morabeza, a warm hospitality that invites you to slow down and breathe. The landscape strikes you first. Some islands are flat and arid, almost lunar. Others shoot upwards with jagged peaks and terraced slopes. The colors are remarkable too, deep ochres, volcanic blacks, and vibrant greens. The sea is a constant, brilliant companion. This diversity makes Cape Verde captivating. Despite the harsh environment, there's an incredible spirit here. A blend of beauty, culture, and history gives Cape Verde its unique charm. Our first proper stop on this Cape Verdean adventure is Praia, the capital city. It's located on Santiago, the largest island of the archipelago. Now, Praia isn't perhaps what you'd call a picture postcard city in the traditional sense, not all gleaming glass and steel. But it has something far more interesting: character. It's a bustling working city, full of life and energy. The main square, Praia Alexandra Albuquerque, is the heart of it all. People gather here, chatting, selling their wares, or just watching the world go by. The architecture is a fascinating mix of colonial buildings, some beautifully preserved, others showing their age with a certain dignity. Wandering through the older part of town, known as the Plateau, is a real treat. The streets are cobbled, and you can almost hear the echoes of centuries past. Brightly painted houses line the narrow lanes, their shutters thrown open to catch the breeze. There are small shops selling everything imaginable, and the aroma of local cooking often drifts from open doorways. Beyond the city center, Santiago Island offers some surprising natural beauty. We took a little trip inland, and the landscape changed quite dramatically. Praia, then, is more than just an administrative center. It's a place where you can feel the pulse of Cape Verde. Next, we hopped over to Sal, an island with a rather different personality. The name Sal means salt, and for centuries that was its main claim to fame. Vast salt pans or salinas still exist, particularly near Pedra de Lume, where you can even float in the salty water. But these days, Sal is perhaps best known for its beaches, and what beaches they are. The town of Santa Maria, at the southern tip of the island, is the main hub, and its beach is simply magnificent. A long, wide crescent of golden sand stretching as far as the eye can see. The water here is a stunning shade of turquoise, clear and inviting. It's perfect for swimming, of course, but also for all sorts of water sports. The atmosphere in Santa Maria is wonderfully relaxed. It's a place where people come to unwind, to soak up the sun, and to enjoy the simple pleasures of life by the sea. Sal might be one of the flatter, more arid islands of Cape Verde, but its beauty lies in its coastline and its wonderfully clear, warm waters. After the lively sands of Sal, our next destination was Boa Vista. The name means good view, and it certainly lives up to it, though in a different way. Boa Vista is Sal's quieter, perhaps more rugged cousin. It's known for its vast, unspoiled beaches and its remarkable sand dunes, which can make you feel as though you've stumbled into a little piece of the Sahara Desert, transported to the middle of the Atlantic. The Viana Desert, in particular, is quite an astonishing sight. These are proper dunes, sculpted by the wind, constantly shifting and changing. Walking among them is a truly memorable experience, quite otherworldly. Boa Vista offers more than just sand. It's one of the most important nesting sites in the world for loggerhead turtles. Between June and October, hundreds of female turtles come ashore, mainly on the southeastern beaches, to lay their eggs. It's an ancient ritual, a truly moving spectacle of nature. Seeing these magnificent creatures make their slow, determined journey up the beach under the moonlight is something that stays with you. Boa Vista is an island for those seeking tranquility, for those who want to connect with nature in its rawest form. Whether it's exploring the dunes, watching the turtles, or simply relaxing on an empty beach, it offers a profound sense of peace. Section 5. Pico de Fogo, Journey to the Heart of a Volcano. Now for something completely different. From the sandy shores of Boa Vista, we ventured to Fogo, an island dominated by a single mighty presence, Pico de Fogo. This is an active volcano, the highest peak in Cape Verde, soaring to over 2,800 meters. It's a truly awe-inspiring sight, a colossal cone that seems to watch over the entire island. The landscape here is stark, dramatic, and utterly unique. It's a world away from the beaches and gentle breezes of Sal or Boa Vista. This is a place of fire, ash, and incredible geological power, a real adventure for any traveler. The journey up to the crater, Chá das Caldeiras, is an experience in itself. The road winds its way through fields of black volcanic soil, past solidified lava flows from previous eruptions. Despite the inherent risks, there's a small community living right inside the crater plain. They cultivate grapes in the fertile volcanic soil, producing a surprisingly good local wine, Manicon. For the more adventurous, climbing to the summit of Pico do Fogo is a must. Section 6. São Vicente, music, Mindelo, and majestic views. Our travels then took us to São Vicente, an island with a vibrant cultural heartbeat. Its main city, Mindelo, is often considered the cultural capital of Cape Verde. It's a place with a certain sophistication, a lively art scene, and a deep love for music. This is, after all, the birthplace of Cesaria Evora, the barefoot diva, whose soulful mourners and coladeiras captivated the world. Her spirit still feels very much alive in Mindelo. You hear music everywhere, drifting from bars played by street musicians and celebrated in numerous festivals. Mindelo has a beautiful natural harbour, Porto Grande, which is one of the largest and safest in the Atlantic. This has always made it an important port, and the city has a cosmopolitan feel as a result. The architecture is charming, with colourful colonial buildings and bustling squares. Walking along the Avenida Marginal, the waterfront promenade, is a delight, especially in the evening as the sun sets over the bay. São Vicente itself is quite a dry island, but its cultural richness more than makes up for any lack of verdant landscapes. Santo Antão, a hiker's paradise of peaks and valleys. A short ferry ride from São Vicente brings you to Santo Antão. If São Vicente is the cultural heart, then Santo Antão is the green lung. It is, quite simply, a hiker's paradise. The landscape here is breathtakingly dramatic. Towering volcanic peaks plunge into deep, verdant valleys. These valleys are often terraced for agriculture. It's a landscape that demands to be explored on foot. One famous route is the old road from Porto Novo to Ribeira Grande. This road clings to the cliffs, offering jaw-dropping views. You pass through tiny villages perched on the mountainsides. The air is fresh and cool, a welcome contrast to the hotter islands. The Paul Valley is another must-see area. It's one of the greenest valleys filled with tropical vegetation. Santo Antão rewards the active traveler. Section 8. The quieter charms, discovering Cape Verde's hidden gems. While islands like Sal, Boa Vista, and Santo Antão often steal the limelight, Cape Verde has other quieter gems waiting to be discovered. These lesser-known islands offer a different kind of experience, perhaps a more intimate glimpse into the archipelago's diverse character. Take Maio, for example. It's a relatively flat island, much like Sal and Boa Vista, but with a far more tranquil atmosphere. It boasts beautiful deserted white sand beaches, perfect for those seeking solitude and a slower pace of life. Then there's Brava, the smallest inhabited island of the archipelago, often called the Island of Flowers. It's a mountainous island, frequently shrouded in mist, which gives it a lush green appearance. São Nicolau is another island that offers a more off-the-beaten-path experience. These quieter islands may not have the extensive tourist infrastructure of their more famous neighbours, but that is precisely their appeal for many. Section 9. Cape Verde's lasting magic and our next grand adventure. Well, what an extraordinary journey it has been through the Cape Verde Islands. From the vibrant streets of Praia to the fiery peak of Pico do Fogo, from the golden sands of Sal to the verdant valleys of Santo Antão, each island has revealed its own unique magic. It's an archipelago of stunning contrasts, where stark volcanic landscapes give way to lush greenery, and quiet traditional villages sit alongside lively, music-filled towns. The Morabeza of the Cape Verdean people, their warmth and resilience, is something that truly stays with you long after you've departed their shores. It's a remarkable corner of the world, this little cluster of islands in the vast Atlantic. The scenery, as we've seen, is simply spectacular. Whether it's the endless beaches that invite you to relax, the dramatic mountains that challenge you to explore, or the unique cultural landscapes that tell stories of history and human endeavor, Cape Verde offers a feast for the eyes and the soul. I do hope you've enjoyed this little tour of Cape Verde's stunning scenery. But the world is a big place, isn't it? There are so many more corners to explore, so many more sights to see. So until our next grand adventure, wherever that may be, cheerio for now and keep exploring.